What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of GOAT Talk. This past week was MLB opening day. Let's get right into the standings for the first week. Start with the AL East.
I mean, no surprise there. Obviously, I wish it was looking different because the Yankees aren't in first place. But you got the Blue Jays 4-2.
Great young team.
Yeah, no surprise there. Who'd they play the first series? Anybody remember?
Let's see.
They played
the Rangers.
Yeah.
Okay, so it makes sense. They're 4-2. They lost one to the Yankees, one to the Rangers. Should have lost two to the Yankees.
Nothing right now to the Yankees.
Of course, the Yankees are better than them.
Bold statement.
Cap.
It's a bold statement.
It's really not that bold of a statement.
No, that division can go anyway this year. I mean, my prediction was Toronto to win that division this year.
Same. I took the Blue Jays to win it.
It's way too early to say who's going to win it. What the standings are now. There's probably an 0.000000001% chance that the Orioles win that division this year, but it could happen.
Hey, Yankees had first. Did the Yankees have first place at all? They had to have, right? They had to have been tied for first place at least, which means
they're 3-3.
Last year, the Orioles, I think, were in first place more than the Yankees in the AL East, but this year that is not going to be the case because Orioles are even worse than they were last year.
Yeah, they're 1-5 to start the season. Yankees are 3-3, Red Sox 3-3, Rays 4-3, Blue Jays 4-2.
What do we think about the Red Sox?
Hold on, I'm sorry to cut you off.
Overrated.
Yankees win tonight. They're 4-3, which puts the Blue Jays at 4-3. They're tied for first, and
Yankees should have a tiebreaker though.
Well, how? Because the
Blue
Jays won last night.
It's a three-game series.
Yeah,
right?
they played
But the Yankees, if they win tonight, would have. No, they played two already. The Yankees beat them game one.
Yeah, Yankees. That's what. Yeah,
so they would.
So they would
They
have
would
tiebreaker.
technically right now they would have the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
So if the playoffs started tomorrow and the Yankees won today. Then.
Yeah, I mean, it's only the first week, but yeah.
What do you guys think of the Red Sox? I know you just chanted.
Overrated. And I actually like the Red Sox a lot more than the Yankees.
I see a
that's
lot
kind
of
of
shit
crazy.
from just.
But no. I think the Red Sox are so overrated. I think they're the fourth best team in that division. I think the Yankees are the second best team in that division. I think it goes Toronto, New York. Yeah.
I think the Rays are.
I think the Rays.
I think
really
the Rays
good,
could be the division winners.
Yeah,
like
but like I said,
they totally could be, but I think they have to play very, very well.
That division can go
Division really
can go.
I think it can go I think it can go three ways. I don't really see Boston winning the division. They're a very good team. I just don't think they're better than the Yankees, Blue Jays, or the Rays. I really feel like they don't have that much pitching compared to what they had last year.
Yeah,
they don't. That's the thing, and I just. Like I said, there's been a lot of off-season hype because of their middle infield, Story and Bogarts now.
I saw
I'm not buying into the Red Sox hype, man.
There's a lot of people on Twitter. They're probably just mad fans, saying how Trevor Story can't hit without the altitude in Colorado. Probably mad Rocky fans. First week of the season, a lot of people starting out slow, but he has had a very rough start to the season.
It happens, but it honestly happens with a lot of players from Colorado.
He's so good. He's gonna find his groove.
Who are they playing right now? The Red Sox.
The Red Sox are playing.
Was it the Twins that they went to?
Twins start tomorrow.
Yeah,
they just finished up with the Tigers.
They had an off day today. They beat the Tigers yesterday 9-7.
They went 2-1 against the Tigers.
It's like they were. I mean, they played very good pitching to start the season. So I mean, you kind of have to give Story a little bit of a break there.
I mean, they're lost. You could. It's the first week of the season. You could argue for most teams the Red Sox lost against the Tigers because they went 2-1, and their one loss. I'm pretty sure this was the walk off that the Tigers had. I'm pretty sure it was against the Red Sox where Javi Baez, he hit a I guess you could say a line drive, and it hit the guy's glove.
That was against the White Sox.
It was against the White Sox, not the Red Sox?
Yeah.
Oh,
but I think they did hit a walk-off against the Red Sox, so I think you are right about that. But it wasn't that one. I know that because that one was when the Yankees were still playing the Red Sox. I remember that.
Okay. That was crazy. That means White Sox, you're looking at the AL Central, they're on top 4-2. Bottom are the Twins 2-4, Tigers 2-4, which I think they're a good team, in my opinion. Royals 2-3. Surprising to me, I know it's the first week of the season, I keep saying that, but Guardians open up 4-2.
Very surprising.
Which is pretty surprising to me because they don't really have much.
We didn't
talent
talk about
Jose
this
Ramirez
before when we should have for technically last episode. but Stephen Kwan, 116 straight pitches without
right.
swinging and missing. Started off the season.
Right.
The first 4 games, he reached base 15 times, and I think 5 games was like 18 times, which is absolutely insane.
That's right. Forgot about that.
For anybody.
Ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
He's not a power hitter. He's just a contact hitter, and I watched a couple of his hits. He knows how to put the ball in play.
Yeah.
I saw his swing and miss, too.
Dude,
it was just a good pitch that he missed.
His stats this year so far. Let's see this. He's hitting .526. He's got.
Even like through 6 games, hitting .526.
No, yeah,
he's 10. He's 10 for his first 19 with 2 doubles and a triple with 5 ribbies.
And he's got like 6 walks.
And he's K'd up. He's K'd up once.
That's nuts.
That's crazy. I mean, for like that division, I see White Sox thing on top. I don't see the. I don't know, dude.
I think actually
second place is a toss-up for that division.
I was gonna say that's a very even division. I don't think any of those teams besides the White Sox can compete with a lot of the other the good AL teams.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But that is a very even division in itself, and I could see all those teams being around the same for a majority of the year.
Like Tigers are tied right now in the bottom of 5th, 2-2 with the Royals, so that's a division game.
Dude.
They opened up against the White Sox, who are going to win their division, and then the Red Sox. They've opened up against 2 good teams. Red Sox, you could say, are decent team.
One more point towards the Cleveland Guardians. You want to be surprised. They have the most runs scored in the MLB so far.
A differential of 23. That's actually kind of great. They've given up 22 runs.
So they have 45 runs scored this season.
I know Bieber pitched them.
In second place, another surprising team is Oakland with 42 runs scored. After that, the next closest is the Mets and Braves with 34 runs scored.
I don't really know the pitching for the Tigers, but just looking at their lineup, that could be a team that could finish second in that division.
Yeah,
I don't know their pitching wise, but dude, they just got Javi Baez. I'm surprised that the Rays even shipped him, but they got Austin Meadows, who I personally think is a great outfielder and a great hitter. They have a very good lineup.
Torkelson's going to be a stud.
Yeah.
They have a very good lineup.
I think they have decent. I don't want to go out and say they have good pitching. I know they have the guy from the Red Sox. What's his name? Eduardo Rodriguez, but whatever. I know his last name is Rodriguez. They have him from the Red Sox. He's a good pitcher. I think he started their opening day game. I don't really remember who they have still after that. There's a couple guys that are. My mind is going blank.
They have that
Casey
Mize
or Miz. He's throwing tonight.
Yeah, he's another young guy. They have Matt Manning, who's another rookie.
Eduardo Rodriguez.
They have a young pitching rotation.
Pineda, who's in the minors now, because I'm pretty sure he's coming off another suspension. That fucking guy.
Yeah, that rotation might struggle this year, just because of how young it is.
Their bullpen, you're looking at Andrew Chaffin, crazy last name, sick mustache. Drew Hutchinson. It's not. They got Tucker Barnhart.
I can't see. It's the White Sox division to lose.
100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
The AL East could see 4 teams out of that.
I've been saying that since last year, because the Blue Jays were even good last year. Like, there's a very good chance that your playoff teams all come out of the AL East.
That'd be wild.
Yeah, because you got the White Sox, the only team coming out the AL Central.
Your wild card team.
Unless the Guardians could keep this up, which is very unlikely, or unless someone else picks it up.
I'd be shocked.
I mean, AL West, you got the Astros leading 4-2, A's 4-3, Angels 3-3, Mariners 3-4, Rangers 1-4.
So what surprised me is
I could see 2 playoff teams coming out of that.
Yeah, possibly, but I think Oakland's going to fall off. I think we all think that. I don't think Seattle is as good as they're getting hyped up to be.
A lot of people had Rangers winning the division.
I'm surprised about Texas. I think the Rangers are probably the second best team in that division.
They had I saw a lot of people taking the Rangers to win that division this year.
They spent money this year. They went out and got some guys. Their
middle
infield, they have Marcus Semien and Seager. They got a good team.
That's a fucking that is surprising. But you could have, let's just say the Astros win it. You could have the Angels or the Rangers make the playoffs as a second place team in that division.
Yeah, it's just that
those
AL
are both
East
good
is
teams.
Crazy.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I don't know. The Angels,
But
the top two
the
players
AL
in
West
baseball.
is better than the AL Central, in my like.
Oh yeah,
They're gonna.
It's
I
tough.
think so. Like not the standings don't show for it, but I think on paper the AL West is better.
probably. It's like I just don't get why the Angels can't be good.
They don't have enough. Yes, they
Yeah.
have the two best players in baseball right now. Obviously, Mike Trout's has been the best, will be the best for probably another
They went
5, 6
they went and
years.
got Rendon like 2 years
They have
ago.
Rendon. I feel like Rendon hasn't been what everyone thought he was going to be coming from Washington. But
I just feel bad for Trout.
they just yeah, I mean, me too. They just don't have like you have 2-3 guys. You need more than that in today's game.
yeah.
Like who's
like,
even
look
like
at these
their
lineups that are all stacked.
Well,
like the Yankees, the Mets.
baseball's always like that. You need it. It's not basketball where you LeBron James automatically you go from the worst team in the league to a playoff team like that.
And then it also doesn't help. Ohtani was not hitting very well to start the season, so
Yeah, I know that was bad.
But
I mean, like I don't really know their. I know they have Ohtani. My opinion.
They got Syndergaard.
I know they signed Syndergaard. I don't know how he's done this year. I haven't really looked. But like besides Syndergaard, Ohtani, in my opinion, Ohtani's an overrated pitcher.
He's not that good of a pitcher. He's an average pitcher, but it's just
unreal hitter.
I mean,
unreal.
To hit 40 home runs and still he throws 98, 99 miles per hour.
Yeah,
pitcher, and he's hitting 40
he still has
home runs
filthy
a
stuff.
year.
But, and then like you signed
not a bad
Syndergaard.
pitcher,
Like
like-
who are their other pitchers?
Yeah,
I could look it up.
Like I feel like that's what's holding them back the most is their pitching.
I mean, yeah, if you only
I mean,
had
you
2
got to
games
score
that you
runs
think
to
you're
win
gonna
games, obviously, but your pitching needs to not let up runs. Also,
Suarez, Sandoval. Let me see their starters. Okay, so Detmers.
I don't know who that is.
I think it's Raw. Oh, Reed Detmers. He's one of their guys. Ohtani, Suarez. This guy Sandoval. Patrick Sandoval. Yeah, I don't know. He actually had a good outing, his first outing. This guy Sandoval, 4 innings pitched, no earned runs, 3 walks, 6 Ks.
What's his first name?
Patrick Sandoval.
I feel like he came from another team.
I think that's my new favorite
You're
player.
thinking of Pablo Sandoval.
Nah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, P. Sandoval. I see that. I saw that. I'm like, yeah, this changed his career path a little bit.
Turned into a pitcher.
Maybe not. I thought he was
He's the next
on another
Bartolo.
team.
Where is Bartolo? Who's signing Bartolo this year?
No, yeah, he was always on.
You
the
know what
Angels.
I'm seeing here? There's some teams here that have a very low runs against to start the season. Like I know the Mets is 19.
Damn right.
The Cubs have only 16, but the Cubs aren't even scoring. either.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say teams that aren't scoring, that are not letting up runs, are also not really scoring. Like the Astros are 4-2. They've let up 14 runs, but they've only scored 24, which isn't like horrible, but I would say it's probably like middle of the pack. You go back up, you go to the Yankees. They've given up 20, but they've only scored 21. The White Sox have a good differential. They've given up 19. They've scored 29. Like you said, the Mets have a very good differential, obviously, 34-19, because they're close to the top. Or did you say
They
were
should
second?
be. They should be. No, they're the best team in baseball right now. Oh, in runs scored.
In runs scored. Yeah.
They're third in runs scored behind the Guardians, and they're tied with the Braves for third in runs scored. Who had 42? I know the Guardians were leading the league.
Oakland.
Oakland.
And then you look at, I mean, I'll save the rest of the NL for when we get there. But yeah, some of these teams just, I mean, you look at like the Yankees, like they're not giving up a lot of runs, but they're just not scoring them.
Yeah, I mean, the A's are giving up runs and scoring runs. So.
I mean, that's what you want to do.
We're Sevy right now.
Give away your
checking my fantasy team. 4.2 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, 5 Ks. Not too bad.
Yeah.
Kind of looking like the old Sevy. Now that I said that.
Good, because I need him. I need him for fantasy.
I give up like 8
that
runs.
That one elite year he had, I went to.
Right before he got injured.
Yeah, him versus DeGrom, I went to. Mets Yankees.
That's a sick game.
Yeah, that's a sick Subway Series.
Severino that year was absolutely
did I tell you the story when I paid $70 to go sit in the stadium for an hour and the game got canceled? But when it got
Sevy versus DeGrom?
Yeah, I go buy tickets, pretty expensive tickets at Yankee Stadium, right? I'm like, yeah, I'll go watch Mets Yankees at Yankee Stadium. DeGrom, I literally purposely, it was the Sunday night baseball game, and I knew it was gonna be DeGrom versus Severino. I was like, So I bring Diana to this game. Right?
She's smart.
Keep going.
I bring Diana to this game. I spend probably, let's say, $130 for both of our tickets. Not too crazy, but drive all the way to the Bronx. I decided to drive to the Bronx.
That sucks. That sucks.
I drive a Dodge Ram. My gas was not good, man. Gas was cheaper then, but
Surprised you had your tires.
but we
when
get
you
there.
came out.
$40 to park. No joke. $40 to
Oh
park.
my god.
$40 to park. I'm like, all right, get into the stadium. I spend like $30 on chicken fingers, fries, and 2 drinks. Like literally, like spend like another $30. Sit down, it starts raining. I'm like, oh, okay. Maybe a rain delay. They put in a rain delay. 20 minutes later, game canceled. Oh, I was livid. Livid. But they blessed me up. Game got rescheduled, and they matched up DeGrom and Sevy again later in the season. The day before I went back to college too.
Did you drive again?
I think so.
So you paid another $40 for parking?
Yeah. Yeah. Diana's not a big train girl, so
That's a good thing.
pause, man. You guys are sick. Let's get back on topic. To the NL East.
Yes.
So, my
Am I wrong?
so my World Series, David, enough. My okay. Back on topic. So my Metsies gonna be World Series champions this year.
Never say that.
Mark my words. 5-2 should be 7-0.
Stop with the 7-0. Like, it didn't happen.
Should
Okay,
be.
should be.
Okay, well, when they're fucking
All on the
60
road,
and
too.
90, are you going to be like, they should be 90
60,
and 60?
well,
They're
60
not
and
gonna be
90,
60 and
We'll see,
Out
buddy.
of here.
But okay, Phillies in second place, 3-3. Washington 3-4. Atlanta 3-4. Big old Miami Marlins 1-4.
My Atlanta's got to be the shocker of this division so far. 3 and
Yeah,
4.
I mean it's
they'll
still really early. They're scoring runs.
Yeah,
Their
I mean
pitching's
it's
just
the
been
first week of
horrible.
the season, but I'm just trying to go shocker for every division. It's got to be the Braves for this one so far. Yeah, I know. I have Freed for my fantasy team, and he fucking sucks.
Yeah, he's been getting lit.
Nationals suck.
5-7-3 so far. Their bullpen hasn't been looking too hot.
Phillies are over fucking hyped.
They're overhyped
They're
every
over-
year.
they're-
No,
they
they do.
have a
They
good
do.
lineup.
They,
yeah,
they have
but
a
they're
scary
fucking
lineup. But
overhyped.
they've been overhyped since they've signed Harper. But
They're like
Nola sucks.
Every year, all I hear is Brandon talking about how they're going to be so good. and
They're
every
so
year they
overhyped.
underperform.
Brandon, when you're watching this, GG's on that series, buddy. Team's a joke.
Okay, James, with the probably the same exact spot that he did it too.
nah, he was hugging the pole.
No, he's actually over. You had the fucking what?
I know, but I'm pretty sure he was like hugging
had
the
the
pole because he
video.
couldn't stand.
No, you could stand at that point.
Yeah, I
Just
just
like over here.
think the Phillies. It's definitely the Phillies. They're my least favorite team in the league. They've always been.
It's just that it's just something about the word Philadelphia. It just pisses me
That
off.
city. Again, we're gonna be canceled by half the cities in America at this point. But Philadelphia, another one.
Philadelphia's bigger scumbags than us in New York. Screw them. If you're from Philadelphia, I don't even care. Screw you. I fucking hate Philly, dude.
Yeah, nah, they're horrible fans. Their city sucks. They have one good thing and it's broken. It's the Liberty Bell, dude. Like that's the one. That's the one good thing they have, dude. It doesn't even work right.
Their city literally is more trash than our city. Like,
That city sucks. That city sucks.
Just stick to trash in the Phillies. Like, we don't got to go to this city here, man.
The Phillies,
let's just move on
Eagles.
to another division because fuck that.
Okay, well, there's really no chance for any team besides maybe the Braves in that division.
I see the Braves coming up, finishing second, obviously, behind the Mets.
Yeah, 100%. That's what I'm gonna go with.
The Mets win the division. Braves make the playoffs.
We got a Yankee fan actually giving the Mets some credit.
I just don't think the other teams are anywhere close to as good as them.
Braves make the playoffs, but in the second.
I mean, there's like a 50-50 chance that like the Mets choke the season away, and
the NL is.
They did it last year, so I'm gonna give them this year to
True.
Not,
the NL's not that good.
Yeah.
It really isn't. Like going on to the next division, NL Central, Cardinals 3-2, Cubs 3-2.
This is a crap
Brewers
division.
Yeah, that's just the fucking.
This is
This is the
2-3.
shit.
Reds
This
2
is the
for, like-
shit of baseball. Sorry to keep interrupting.
I
No,
mean,
you're good with that division.
St. Louis
Terrible,
and Milwaukee.
dude.
It should be Milwaukee's division. St. Louis and Milwaukee.
Yeah.
I would love to see St. Louis win it because Pujols is back.
Let's talk about Cincinnati's owner. So, Winker, I think the owner came out and said because they were complaining about that they were a pretty good team and they just started getting rid of people because they didn't want to
Where'd
pay
he
them.
go? Is that another one that went to the Tigers? No.
Winker?
No.
Where did Winker
don't know.
go? He left the Reds.
He left the Reds.
Remember were we like booing him at that game we went to that one time, Joey?
Probably, yeah. He's a douche. He went to the Mariners.
Yeah. But where was I going with this? Oh yeah.
He
So
waved goodbye to us
Yeah,
that
that's what
game.
it was.
the owner said something. He came out. The Reds owner said, "Oh, the fans have nowhere else to go, so I don't care what they say." He said something like that along those lines, and
Who cares about the Reds? You got Joe Burr. That's all that city needs. He threw out the first. Dude, you see the video of him throwing out the first pitch the
I
other
actually
day?
did.
I didn't.
So like he obviously didn't put full speed into it, and he just threw it. But he looked like miserable. He looked like he did not want to be like his agent was like, oh, this is good publicity. Like he did not want to be there.
He's not a
he
baseball
didn't.
fan.
He didn't even want to like dap up like the. It wasn't a who caught the ball. I forgot who caught the ball. It wasn't like
Should
the
have had
catcher.
Jamar Chase behind the plate.
That would have been sick. It wasn't like the catcher.
Or my boy
anything.
T. Higgins. That's where he's
T. Higgins would have been sick too. I would like to see the Cardinals win this division for
Cardinals.
Pujols goes out.
The
as
Cardinals are
division
like the
champs.
Pittsburgh Steelers. It seems like no matter who they're always good. They're always good. The Cardinals. They just
Yeah.
come out of nowhere.
They kind of are.
I'm going to the game. Cardinals at Mets May 18th. Gonna be pretty cool to see Pujols. His
Plays.
last year. I don't even care if he plays, just to see him back in the Cardinals uniform and everything.
So that's our childhood right there. That man was the goat of our childhood. One of them at least.
He was on the team in 2011, right?
Yeah, he's got
I
he's
remember
got 2
that
rings,
about
one in 06 and one in 11.
Yeah,
That's
that
like one of them-
06 was the Mets season that choked away in the
Yeah.
LCS to them.
That's
was
one of the
was
World
that the
Series
Chavez
I
year?
actually remember.
Yeah, 06
That was
the
Chavez,
when he made
yeah.
that crazy catch over the wall. That game was nuts. We had bases loaded, Beltran up, and Wainwright hung a curveball right down the middle, and he struck out looking at the
Remember
game.
that Beltran? Then he went to play for them.
So Cardinals, yeah. I
think
the-
would like to see them win it.
the
If
Brewers
it's
have
probably
any
the-
pitching.
Corbin Burns is
No,
one of
their
the best.
pitching's really good.
Corbin
Their
Burns was
starting
like
pitching.
Yeah,
Their
I'm
starting
thinking of the
pitching's one of the best in the
Padres.
league.
Corbin Burns was like before the season the NL favorite to win Cy
I was
Young.
thinking
Yeah,
of
Corbin
And then they
Burns,
got
have
Woodruff,
and then
Yeah,
somebody else, I think.
Rasmussen, who I'm pretty sure they just got. I'm pretty sure he came from somewhere else.
Yeah,
Rasmussen.
no, they have a really good.
Their
staff,
pitching's
the
not
Brewers.
bad. Yeah.
No,
I'm
They-
taking
they have
back
a
my
good lineup.
statement.
They got a
know
good
they have
lineup
pitching.
too. Got my boy
I'm gonna
Kutch.
go with the I think the Brewers win that division.
It's their division to lose, but I would like to see the Cardinals, the
I feel like
Cubs.
the
I
Cubs
mean,
might. Be
Oh yeah,
like
they
a
also got
sleeper
Freddie
pick.
Peralta too.
the Cubs aren't bad. Steele's throwing an absolute gem for me right now.
I don't think the Cubs are going to be that good this year, honestly.
I think
in
they're
my
kind of like
opinion.
a sleeper pick. I mean, they're not going to finish below Cincy or Pirates. so.
Steele's throwing 4.1 innings pitched, 4 Ks, no earned runs. They're up
You know who
3-0
that is?
on the Rockies.
Who, Justin Steele?
I've never heard of him.
Me either. I picked him up today.
yeah.
I picked him up because Snell went on the IL, so I needed somebody.
When's
to throw
my
today.
boy DL Hall getting called up, man?
Never.
Oh, speaking of called up, I knew I had to say something. And back to the NL East, and it sucks because I hate them, hate the city. Back to Philadelphia. But he's projected to get called up this year is
Logan
Logan.
O'Hop.
Yeah, Logan
He's
O'Hop.
their,
Oh,
he's their
really?
number 5
Yeah.
prospect.
He's their 5 prospect, and I was looking at like MLB projection, and it says 2022.
That's really
Which is
cool.
pretty
The only
sick.
thing that I'm like, I don't know if he will, is because I mean, obviously he's not going to come in and be like the starter right away.
Yeah,
but
you
they
got
have Real
JT.
Muto there,
Yeah,
so it's
but
not
that's a great guy
need.
to sit behind, and
Yeah.
like he's one of the best catchers in the game. JT.
bullpen catcher.
JT's
I'll be the
filthy. So
bullpen
like to
catcher.
sit
Not
behind
for the
JT.
Phillies, though. I would never.
Yeah.
Can never
Sit,
put on a
sit behind
Phillies
JT and learn from JT would be sick.
Oh yeah, JT's one of the best.
And it's cool, like
catchers.
somebody from Long Island's like making it.
I
Like,
know.
We've seen like Mats and we've seen Anthony
Those guys
K.
are like older than
Stroman.
us.
Like,
This is a kid
he's
that's
our
the same
age. Yeah.
and like
yeah.
we not that like we grew up with him, but like we've literally been
yeah.
to where he not like his house, but like the area that he lives in. Like
Yeah.
all that. Like we know where he went to fucking high school.
Like we were paying attention to his high school stats.
Yeah.
Like while we were playing high school baseball.
Yeah.
So
Like at one point we were playing the same level of baseball as him.
I didn't even think he was that good back then. Like I had never seen him play, but I was like, oh, he's like a D1 player. He's going to East Carolina.
Yeah.
And then like I was like, oh, he's getting drafted late, like whatever. And then all of a sudden, boom! I saw him get called up to Double A.
There was
this
that one
year. I was
clip
like,
of him.
he's
Remember
raking.
that at the Yankees game?
Yeah,
when he
on
first
the
got
ball
drafted.
back.
Didn't he hit the guy? He hit the guy rounding or something.
No, he threw it back. He hit
Or he
the
hit the
infield.
infield,
Yeah,
yeah.
as the guy was running, it didn't hit anybody, but he threw it
That was
from the
different.
left field,
Yeah.
like second deck or something like that. Threw it back in and hit the infield.
Yeah, that was crazy. And then I mean that'd be cool if Hogan could make it too. We play because senior year we played Hogan. We played them in a non-league.
No, yeah.
It was-
we
it was
did. We
their
played
senior
against,
game
Yeah, we played
we
against
played them.
Hogan. I mean, in middle school, I played against Morel.
Against
We played against
Brown.
Morale. We played
Ben
against
Brown, another Philly. I mean, he's not
Yeah.
like a prospect yet, but
played
he was-
with Ben Brown.
Yeah, he's pitching pretty good in the. He was. I don't know about this year. if he
Forgot
started
about
doing it.
Morale.
Morel, he's playing at.
He's
He's still in
St.
college.
No, he's at
Hofstra.
Hofstra now.
He's actually killing it.
Wasn't
at
he-
Hofstra right now.
Wait, he went from
He
so
went from
he
Notre
went from
Dame
Notre Dame to
St.
St.
John's,
John's,
John's.
and
Now
then
he's
he
at
went to
Hofstra, and he's killing it.
Shout
at
out.
Hofstra
He's
right now.
gone
Joe,
literally all the
Is
way down to D1.
Madano or whatever his name is still at Hofstra from Islip?
Yeah,
He's still there.
I don't think
I
he
actually played
plays.
travel with him.
I
They have a
remember-
good team at
Mo-
Hofstra. They have what was the kid's name? I think it's Brad Camarda or something like that. I don't know. He was from
That Nassau school.
no, he's
No,
from
no, no.
Hill. I think he was from no. I don't know.
I know the name you're talking about.
Morel has still to this day hit the furthest home run I've ever seen in person.
Was that the playoff game
Yeah.
we went to? That was crazy.
Dude, that
there
was
for that?
a
Yeah,
nuke.
You were
was there
definitely
for
there for
that,
that because I'm pretty
yeah.
sure it was. Oh no, I was
It
talking
was
to Angus.
a
I
nuke.
tapped I tapped Angus. No, Angus tapped me because they intentionally walked him his 2 at bats before that,
Yeah.
and it was like 2 outs in the inning or something like that. And Angus was like, "They can't intentionally walk him now." I was like, "It's Morel. They can do anything they want." First pitch, he puts one like 470
That was-
over.
It was our junior year. They were playing Rocky Point.
Yeah, it was like
Destroyed that
3
ball.
innings of extra
Yeah.
inning baseball, and it was like the county semi.
Dude,
or
that was absolutely, dude. That was absurd how far that ball went.
Back on topic.
All right,
think
where
we're
are
down
we
to the
at?
West.
We're down to the West. So Rockies 4-1, Giants 4-2, Dodgers 3-2, Padres 4-3, Diamondbacks 2-4.
Kind of
The shocker for me is the leader at Rockies
Yeah, I
at
was gonna
4-1.
say, surprised
Yeah,
to see
they're
the
playing
Rockies
good right
up at
now.
the top.
Their pitching's playing really good right now.
Like they're playing great baseball when they basically almost cleaned house with their lineup.
But I mean, they brought back they brought in
Chris
Chris
Bryant.
Bryant, but
Oh,
they,
Which
I
was like
forgot about it. I
confusing
actually
when they
forgot
first
about
signed
that.
him. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, Chris Bryant's a very good player, but like,
Forgot
what are you
about
trying to do in Colorado? You trying to rebuild, or
Yeah.
you
Yeah, 'cause you got rid of Story. Obviously, we know that to the Rockies, but they even got rid of what's it, Talpia or whatever. He was the left fielder. They got rid of him. Where did he go? Actually, I think he Tapia.
He's on the Blue
He went to
Jays.
He went to the Blue
made-
Jays.
He tried to make a sliding catch yesterday. I was like, Juan Tapia from
Yeah,
College
dude.
Hawks?
I got a video of last year when I went to the Met game and did like the Park City deck. They played the Rockies, and he was the fielder obviously where we were sitting. So he got a video of me, like obviously you could tell like I'm sloshed. And you just hear me call him like Robin Head and everything. He turns around, looks at me, and goes, and just like goes back to playing the game.
That's really funny.
I mean,
It's the Dodgers division to lose now.
I wouldn't even say that, man, because it was the Giants division last year. I mean, the Giants won it last year. I don't think they
that's
really
true.
got worse, the Giants.
No, they didn't.
They signed
Giants are a
Jock
good team.
Peterson. I think they kept most of their parts.
If the
I still think-
Padres could hang in, like they're 4-3 right
I
now,
think
like
the
that
Padres
whole,
are over.
that whole division's like rough. But I'm saying if they could play good, just good enough to stay in.
Yeah.
Because they're playing without Tatis right now.
Yeah.
If you could play good enough just to hang in until he comes back, and then when he comes back, he's
It's a
he's
big
one of the,
boost.
he's a
to it. Yeah, he's
top
elite.
10 player
He's
in
elite.
baseball.
I just think that team in general is just overrated. I think last year they were way overhyped. They're talking about World Series stuff like that.
yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
They traded Paddock.
No.
They traded him to the Twins, and he was like, "Oh, I like these Twins jerseys. They don't look like UPS
Oh, I
uniforms
did
like
see
they did
that.
over in San Diego.
Yeah.
It's like
That's
that
great.
brown and whatever,
Mhm.
brown and yellow.
That's
But I mean-
great.
Yeah, Rockies. Who the Rockies play that? They're starting 4-1. They're losing 3-0. Oh yeah, they're losing 3-0 to the Cubs because my boy Steele's pitching. So they played
Right.
the Rangers and they opened up against the Dodgers.
Yeah,
they took 2 out of 3 from the Dodgers, and they swept the Rangers in a 2-game series, and now they're losing to the Cubs. So they'll probably be 4-2 after tonight.
I mean, I see the Dodgers winning this division.
I can't see I think it's Dodgers division.
That's what I think. Yeah.
They have a very good pitching staff. They have Bueller. I forget.
They just have a very good
Bueller,
team.
Kershaw, Urias.
Think Bauer's back. Think Bauer comes back this season.
Yeah, he's gonna come. I think he comes back in like a month.
I don't know because he still has to. It's the MLB's choice. It's not his choice.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So it's the MLB if they want. I don't see why he should get suspended, in my opinion, because there's no cases, evidence on him really, cases wise. Yeah. So it's all up to the MLB.
Yeah, he was proven innocent. But
yeah, so it's all up to what they want to do.
They're still going to do their own investigation.
Especially though, if he's back, it's like their division.
It's a great rotation. Yeah, we could see
you
add in LCS.
You lose Seager, you add Freeman.
I forgot they got Freddie Freeman.
I don't think they got worse.
First baseman in baseball.
I mean, even after losing your shortstop, I mean, I don't think they got. They have a lot of young guys too.
The Dodgers are a very good team.
You still have Mookie Betts.
They're good every year.
Another top 10 player in the league.
They're very good team.
You have what's their catcher's name?
Dodgers, Mets, NLCS. Book it now.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what you think. The Dodgers are going to choke before that, though. We all know.
Hopefully.
Yeah, and then if they do make it to us, we'll just repeat 2015 where we smack them up real quick.
And then lose and... I'm sorry.
Yeah. Stop yourself.
We all think the Dodgers are going to win that division. Yeah. I think the Giants will be a close second, but...
I think Padres take second.
I'm a Padres hater, not gonna lie.
I like Tatis.
I think the Tatis Machado duo is overrated. I think they're both.
I think Machado is overrated.
I just don't think.
I think Tatis is filthy. I think Machado is overrated.
I think they're both players that you have to have a very good lineup around for them to be the top tier that they can be. Like Machado on a team that he's like the 1 or 2 is not gonna hit that great. You know?
No, yeah.
But if Machado was on,
he's a good player. He's not
Yankees,
a game changer.
Yeah,
he would rake.
I mean, he's crazy good.
Look at him on the Orioles. He was filthy.
Statistically, one of the worst shortstops in the game defensively.
He's just a really good.
I mean, he hits nukes.
Yeah,
I saw him. I went to a Cincinnati Padres game last year in Cincy, and I saw him hit a nuke last year. It was pretty cool though. Bat flipped and everything.
All right. Anything else to add? Maybe we went through. I mean, you guys want to do a prediction for
way too early
World Series winner?
World Series.
No, see, because
besides your team, we'll go because I know you guys have the Mets are gonna win, and obviously I would want the Yankees to win.
All right.
Besides your team, give me your AL and NL champion, and then who you think is gonna win the World Series?
Blue Jays, AL. I'm gonna look at the NL. Blue Jays, AL. Defending champs, Braves. Blue Jays win in 6.
That's a crazy one. Just because, even though I said, no Mets, for you to choose the Braves.
I think the NL is weak. I really do. I really think the NL is weak. And like you said before, we all know the Dodgers are going to choke.
I'm torn because I don't think. I mean, a lot of people think it's going to be the White Sox. I really don't see it being the White Sox. If I'm not choosing my boys, it's between Houston and Toronto, and I just don't think it's going to be Toronto. So I'm going to go Houston. I hate to say it. It's Dodgers or Mets in my opinion. I think I'm going to go Houston, Mets, and Houston wins it. Sadly, I hate
for not picking teams. White Sox, Dodgers. Dodgers take it in 6.
Crazy.
Okay.
I mean, actual prediction, Mets.
Actual. Let me look at the AL because I'm taking the Mets from the NL.
Mets. I think out of the AL. I think it's going to be. I honestly think the White Sox have a very good shot.
I think the White Sox have a good chance. I do think the Astros.
I think a lot of people are sleeping on them just because of how good the AL East is. But I just.
Because I like to see new teams in it. That's why I like to go fucking a little out of it. Mets win the World Series.
Just
They
win.
they win in
Good.
6 against the Rays.
That's a raise. I mean, honestly, that probably was my actual. If I'm gonna go off my own team, like, yeah, I think the Yankees are gonna fucking be in the postseason. I hope they win it. Yankees Mets World Series would be fucking sick.
That would be
I'm going
awesome. I'm in. I'm in.
I'd go to a game
Well,
at
I
both
already,
stadiums.
That would be
I already
so
promised
sick.
myself. I made after the Mets 2015 World Series appearance. I promised myself
If
after
they ever
that,
make it again.
if the Mets, Jets, or Knicks make a championship game, and yes, if the Jets make a Super Bowl, I will fly to wherever that Super Bowl. I swear to God, I made a promise to myself. I don't care how much money I have to spend. I will be, if in a basketball, baseball series, I'll be at least one game, or I will be at the Super Bowl. Guaranteed. I don't care how much money I have to spend and where I have to sit. I'll buy standing room only. I'll bring a ladder to the stadium like those kids did on Vine back then. I don't care.
Get a security vest just to get in. That would be sick.
That is my one goal to myself. I am going to next one of those 3 teams that make a championship. I will be at it. One of those games or the Super Bowl.
Well, let's hope we're at a game this year.
Hopefully, I think the Mets give me the best shot.
Hopefully, we're at 2. One at Yankee Stadium, one at Citi Field.
So that would be so sick.
Honestly, I hate the Yankees, but that would be elite.
That would be so
I think the
sick.
city would be electric. The city would
The
be
stadiums
electric.
would be packed.
It would be
Packed
great. Dude,
house.
those tickets would be.
So
I don't
much
care.
money.
I don't care. I'm going. That atmosphere. I don't care if I'm sitting in the last seat all the way in the upper corner, dude.
Yeah.
Like that atmosphere is gonna be electric.
That would be sick, yeah.
That's what I said. It's Citi Field. You can buy the standing room only tickets and hang out on the Shea Bridge. Dude.
I'm cool with that,
Crank
yeah.
Fucking beers and
I'm
dude.
cool with that.
All right.
All right.
That's going to be it for this one. You guys know the deal usually. Go talk to Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, all on the board. Joey always says it. We have merch. Merch link will be in the description. Like, comment, subscribe.
Should be a hand model.
You guys know the deal. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time.
We out.
Peace.